Alright, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today I want to do our daily Bitcoin and Bitcoin miner update. There's a lot to talk about. I want to talk about a bunch of Bitcoin miners in specific today. So if you're new to the channel or if you haven't yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, if everybody could please smash the like button. And lastly, if you want to become a member of the channel, you can hit the join button on the YouTube page. It's right next to the subscribe button. Members get some members-only content. We also do a members-only once-a-week live stream. In addition to that, members get to pick a video for me to do once a week. So we'd love to have you join us. Let's talk about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. The trading day is not quite over yet, so these are not the final numbers. But unless something drastic happens here in the last hour of the trading day, this has been a straight across-the-board red day for all of the Bitcoin miners that I follow. We'll measure Bitcoin when we get to the Bitcoin chart, but it's down less than 1%. So if we take a look at the big board, you're going to see this is red from top to bottom. So Bitfarms is down 3%. It's now under 40 cents. HUT is down 8.5%. Riot is down over 6.5%. Marathon's down almost 10%. Core Scientific's down over 10%. Bit Digital's down 9%. Stronghold 9%. TerraWolf's down 12%. Midgie's down 11%. I mean, this is just a straight red board. The best stock on the whole board is DigiHost, and it's down 0.78%. So that's the best performer. There are a couple that are only down 3 or 4 or 5%. Most of the rest of these are, between 6 and 12% down. On a day where Bitcoin is almost sideways. Again, it's down about 0.75%. Before trading even started today, Argo halted their trading, and they said they will open up tomorrow and be trading tomorrow, but they will have an announcement to make before then. So we don't know if that's good news or bad news. They traded halting for a couple of days a few weeks ago, and their stock tanked after that. They're trying to work out their debt situation, and essentially the last thing they told us was, we're trying to restructure our debt. If we can't do it, we're going to file for bankruptcy. So I'm paraphrasing, and I guess we'll have to wait and see until tomorrow as to whether or not that's good news or bad news. So I guess that was the best performing stock on the day. It didn't trade at all. Before we get to the charts, I want to talk about some Bitcoin miners in specific. I'm going to start out with Bitfarms. All these Bitcoin miners have the same thing in common. They hit their 2-year low today. So this is the vast majority of the Bitcoin miners. Bitfarms is at 39.89%, and you'll see it hit a low of 37.6 cents today. That's its 52-week low. It's also its 2-year low. HUT 8's at 78.88%. It hit 78 cents today. That's its 52-week low and its 2-year low. Hive Blockchain, same thing, $1.54 right now. It hit $1.49.5 today. That is its low on the day, that is its low on the year, and that is its 2-year low. Marathon Digital, I did do a video on Marathon earlier today, so you can check that out on the channel if you want to. I did do kind of a deep dive, if you will, on Marathon. I think it's worth taking a look at. So Marathon's at $3.26. So you can see on the day it got down to $3.22. That's its 52-week low, and once again, that's its 2-year low. Riot Blockchain, $3.43. You'll see on the day it got down to $3.42.5. That's its 52-week low and its 2-year low. Okay, Greenidge, 23.59 cents right now. And again, remember, these are not the final closing numbers on the day. There's still about an hour of trading left, so these may change a little bit between now and the end of the day. But on the day, today's range, 22.02 cents, and you'll see that is their 52-week low, 22.02 cents. And in the case of Greenidge, it's their all-time low. Stronghold, same thing, 42.12 cents today. Another Bitcoin miner trading at its all-time low. And the important thing to remember is Bitcoin's not trading at its all-time low, and it's not trading at its 2-year low. It's about $1,300 higher than the flash crash that we had about a month ago. While Bitcoin has been going sideways, all of these Bitcoin miners continue to cascade to new low after new low. Bit Digital, stock ticker BTBT, 55.01 cents right now. 55 cents was its low on the day. That's its low on the 52 weeks, and that is a 2-year low for Bit Digital as well. Cypher, its low on the day was 49.11 cents. That's its 52-week low, and that is its all-time low. Okay, DMG Blockchain, 11.85 cents. So you'll see it's just about 1/10 of a penny off of its 52-week low. So you can see these stocks are trading at absolute historic lows. And I just want to take a look at a couple a little closer. Bitfarms is now an $86 million market cap stock. Bitfarms just over a year ago was a $1.35 billion stock. So this stock has been decimated. HUT's now trading at $154 million of market cap. So HUT just over a year ago was an over $2 billion market cap company. So again, they've gone from $2 billion down to $154 million. So this stock has been destroyed from a market cap standpoint. What I'm trying to show you is that it's not just the stock prices. This is not due to stock dilution. The market cap of these companies is at historic lows. And just to take a look at a couple of big ones, Marathon is now at $380 million market cap. So just over a year ago, you'll see Marathon was a $7.5 billion market cap company. So from $7.5 billion to $380 million, that's down about 95%. And that's the market cap. Okay, Riot's not much better. Riot's trading at $573 million right now. And Riot at the beginning of 2021 was almost a $6 billion market cap. So again, this is down over 90% from a market cap standpoint. Let's go to Bitcoin on a 15-minute time frame. So you're going to see just how tight this trading range is. We've had a line of support here, which has turned into a little bit of a line of resistance. It's this blue line at 16,875. We have been trading basically within 1% of that for almost a week now, and you're going to see the last several weeks, when we get on a larger time frame, we've really been very, very sideways. So as always, this orange line is where Bitcoin was the last time the equity markets closed, which would have been Friday the 23rd. So that was at about $16,805. All right, so you can see with just a few minutes left in the day here, Bitcoin's down about 0.75%, so less than 1% on the day. Yet the Bitcoin miners are down between 5 and 10%. Some of them are worse than 10%. If I zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, that you're going to see here on Friday, December 16th. So that was 11 days ago now. We had a 4-hour candle that went below our blue line of support. That really turned this line of support into resistance. Since then, over the last 11 days, we have been bumping up against this line. We've candle wicked above it. We've tested it almost completely the entire time, but this line has held as resistance. So what was once support is now resistance. However, we have stuck very, very close to this line. Okay, so these 2 days, these two giant red candles was the FTX situation. That was November 8th and November 9th. So we flash crashed down to around $15,500. About 12 days later, we actually retested that level at about 15.5 again, which is this purple line. So you can see we kind of double bottomed here, and we've been above that ever since. This large green candle is on November 30th. So the blue line that I've drawn here at 16,875, that is for the entire month of December. So you can see pretty much almost every single day in the month of December, we have crossed that line. We have tested it either as support or resistance. We did have a little period of time over here where it looked like we were going to make a run. So we had a couple of day run up and then right back down to the line. And that's when this flipped from support on all these days. So a couple of weeks of support, and then it turned into resistance, and that's where we still sit right now. But we are still within an incredibly small trading range. So while the Bitcoin miners have gotten decimated in this same time frame, Bitcoin is pretty much absolutely sideways. I mean, it's somewhere 2 or 3% of where it was a month ago. This is an unusual lack of volatility for Bitcoin. So this is some very sideways activity. We don't know what is to follow. I'm not even going to try to guess. The technicals are very, very ambiguous right now. And it just seems like we're waiting for the next big piece of news, whether it be good news or bad news, for Bitcoin to make some kind of break out of this super tight trading range. To me, I feel like this is an unnaturally low point. We did dip down here on the FTX news, and we really haven't gotten back to where we were. We were trading over $21,000 prior to FTX collapsing. So to me, this seems like an unnaturally low number, but for the time being, we remain very sideways. So we're going to have to wait and see. I really can't make a call either way right now, only to say that this is another sideways day and yet another day for the Bitcoin miners where they're reaching new all-time lows. So that seems to be the status of things right now. So what I would tell everybody is please be extra careful. Do your due diligence. Update your due diligence if you own these stocks, because a lot of these companies, their situation has changed and it's worth reviewing. So that's all I've got for you today on Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.